Hello people, it's your boy Osman back again. This time it's Manchester United v Wolves preview. Just want to sit like that for a bit. Basically, I've just come back from gym, so hence why man looks like this. Anyways, let's talk about the game. First and foremost, just want to quickly mention Herrera's contract sort of negotiations. A lot of rumours coming about saying that Herrera is requesting 200k a week, and Manchester United are basically saying, look, we're not paying that. You either go down to 170 or you leave. And on the back of that, it sounds like he's agreed a pre-contract with PSG. Again, these are just rumours. We don't know what is actually true. If this is true, right, and Herrera is basically holding the club to ransom for 200k a week, well, basically, like it, because I couldn't give a shit, to be quite frankly honest with you. What the hell is wrong with these players thinking that they're worth that much money, first and foremost? And secondly, what the hell is wrong with 170k a week? Seriously, what the hell is going on? Anyways, here to talk about Manchester United v Wolves. First and foremost, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe because man is still trying to get to 150 subs. Will it ever happen in my lifetime? Who flipping knows? Anyways, also feel free to drop a like and share it on any of my social medias. That aside, last time we played against Wolves, not a great game. Losing 2-0 in the FA Cup, absolute disaster of a performance. We got absolutely outplayed. So for that reason, this is a team I would go for. I'm going to get straight into it. De Gea and net, right back Delo. It's not these. This is what I would go for. Is this gonna happen? No, it's not. Anyways, right back Delo, centre back pairing, Smalling and Lindelof. I don't know what's the situation with. I really don't want to see Jones play. I know he was good in the last game, but I couldn't care less. Left back Luke Shaw. He has to do more for me going forward. However, he's starting to show shades of what he's capable of doing going forward. But we just need to see on a more consistent basis. Midfield 3. This is probably where a lot of people probably disagree or agree with what I'm about to say. Matic and Herrera for me have not been good enough. They don't look like they've shaken off those injuries. They've had a full international break to get back up to speed. And for me personally, both of them don't deserve to be playing. That's my personal opinion. I would personally put them both on the bench and play McTominay and Fred or McTominay and Pereira. They were fantastic against PSG, and it's a bit baffling that Matic has retained his place over McTominay, who was phenomenal against PSG. Made no mistake about it in that second game. So for me personally, I'll bring McTominay back into it. We need a lot of manoeuvrability in the middle of the park. Honestly, you saw in the first game against Wolves, we got torn apart, especially in the middle of the pitch where they were just passing the ball around us. It was embarrassing to say the least. So yeah, that's why I would do that, because I think they would provide us with the energy that we need. Like I say, in midfield, which is basically where we've been lacking in the last couple of games in particular, and just the sort of overall performance for me personally. Of course, it stems from the midfield because that's where the game is won and lost, but it's just the energy has not been there. The front three are basically playing as you know, dogs. To be quite frankly honest with you, all they do is try to run in behind. We're playing on the counter attack. We've got Herrera and Matic screening every single game. What the hell is going on? That is not Manchester United. If Jose Mourinho was doing this, I would be ridiculing it. So that's why I'm doing it under Solskjaer as well. So I've got to stay consistent with my opinion on these things. I don't agree with playing Herrera and Matic against a team like Wolves. Yes, they battered us, but why are we giving them so much respect? I don't understand why we're playing a box-to-box in Herrera who doesn't actually create anything and does nothing going forward, and a defensive player in Matic. Why not play, okay, maybe Matic and a Fred? At least Fred has the capabilities of doing something going forward. So that is the reason for why I would change that midfield. So just to clarify, I would put McTominay in CDM, Fred in box-to-box or Pereira, and then I would play Pogba in the cam position. It just go back to what we were doing with Pogba in cam. He's been getting dropped into the left centre mid position, and to be quite frankly honest with you, we're not getting the best out of him. It's as simple as that. Put him back into cam, let him flourish, let him have that sort of freedom, what we saw early into Solskjaer's reign, where Pogba was flourishing. Anyways, middle, obviously front three is practically picks itself because we've got no other options. On the left, Martial, up front Rashford, and on the right, Lingard. For me personally, again, very frustrated with Martial. What the hell has he been doing? He's just not showing enough desire. Like, for me personally, to get on the ball first and foremost, he's not really doing much on the ball. He's not. I made a full video on this. If you haven't seen it, on why I said Martial and Lingard underperforming, by all means, feel free to stop this video and go and check that one out. I'm not going to go into too much detail again because I went into a lot of detail in that video. But yeah, everything I've said in that video, has he implemented it? No, he hasn't. Did you even watch the bloody video, Martial? I swear I tweeted you like 10 times. But on a serious level, he doesn't do anything. Like he doesn't run at his man like he used to. He doesn't play 1-2s. He doesn't link the play. I know people are saying his build-up play is still great. Yeah, great for 5 minutes. But what about the other 85 minutes where he's non-existent? You know, a lot of people will look at Martial and look at the 10 minutes of flair that he provides for us, but don't look at the bigger picture, which is a full 90 minutes. How many 90 minutes has Martial played for Manchester United that have been breathtaking throughout the whole 90 minutes? What you would associate with a Hazard. Don't get me wrong, he has had very good performances, but if you actually look at the very good performances, quite a lot of them are a period of the game, so say a 30-minute or 40-minute period where he's been phenomenal. It's not the whole game that he's been devastating. Unless it's against a really shit team, and I'm not trying to be hating on him because I love Martial to bits, but I just expect more from him. That's what I'm trying to say. Lingard, on the other hand, he frustrates the shit out of me. Him and Ashley Young on that right wing, what is the point of having them? We might as well just delete the whole right wing. Ashley Young is shit going forward, and his delivery for a ex-right winger is not good enough at the moment. Lingard, on the other hand, it just goes everywhere what he wants. He's meant to be a free player. Martial should be the free player, you know, someone who can actually create something, because Lingard has not got the capabilities of creating chances on the ball. So I don't understand why he's getting the freedom to roam the pitch as he wills. He needs to be hugging the touchline and giving us a bit of width, because for me personally, he doesn't play as a right winger, he plays as a central player, or cam, whatever you want to call it. It just roams wherever he likes, and he's not good enough to have that role. Honest to God, it just pisses me off, if I'm being honest with you. He's not good enough, basically. It really pisses me off. He needs to step up. 2 goals and 2 assists this season. I don't give a shit which manager's been in charge. I've got no excuses. You're playing for Manchester United. 2 goals and 2 assists is a fucking disgraceful return. Excuse my language, but it's getting to the point that's actually starting to piss me off, because who in that team actually contributes to goals? You got Rashford, you got Pogba, Lukaku. I know Martial scored the other day, but what the hell? That's like his 4th goal all season practically, or whatever. That's a lie. It's not his 4th goal all season. He's got about 11 or something. In fact, all of our players are in double figures in all competitions, but nevertheless, in the Premier League, they've barely got like 4 goals each, which is an absolute joke if you ask me. It's not good enough. They practically played every single flipping game. We are now playing attacking football. They've got no excuse. You've got to be banging the goals. Anyways, talking about Wolves, in the first game, Neves, Moutinho absolutely bossed that game. A lot of people say Moutinho packed to Pogba. I suppose you could say he did. I think Pogba was going to get one over Moutinho this time, because he normally gets his own way back the second time he plays the same player. But just for me personally, Jimenez in that game in the FA Cup was unbelievably fantastic. Like, it was just unbelievable, basically. It was fantastic. Just his hold-up play was out of this world. I was about to say unbelievable game, but it was out of this world. He was absolutely bossing our defenders, linking people into the game. Yeah, they were just a way superior team, and you can't really complain. At the end of the day, they absolutely battered us. They took the game to Man United, and that's what we need to do this time around. We need to take the game to them. Why are we giving teams like this so much respect? And we've seen it under Mourinho, now we've seen it under Solskjaer. I don't really understand what we're going on. This is such a pivotal game for us. Obviously, every game now to the end of the season is important in its own way, but we have to bounce back against Wolves, because for me personally, we weren't good enough against Watford, and this is a perfect opportunity for the players to actually showcase that they have still got it, because at the moment I'm not seeing it. The last 2 games are absolutely shit. Yes, I know against Arsenal we got lucky, but we got unlucky, sorry. But the last 2 games have been absolutely abysmal. Matic and Herrera in particular just pissing me off. But anyways, how are we going to beat them? So for me personally, if I was a manager, like I said to you guys, they are a very attacking team. They're going to play a high line. Yes, you can get Rashford in behind, but I feel like it's more important for us to actually dictate the play. They don't look like a fantastic team on the break. Yes, I know they caused us problems on the break for the second goal when Luke Shaw slipped, but I just don't think they cause the same amount of threat when they're on the ball. They seem a lot more composed. They seem like they're obviously in control of the game, but they seem a lot more comfortable being in possession than out of possession. On the other hand, we seem to be more comfortable out of possession, and for me personally, I don't think that's good enough for Man United. You can't just play the same flipping way every single week. You saw against Watford, beginning to found out as well. This sort of Herrera Matic thing is just getting ridiculous now. He needs to change the midfield. If he does not change the midfield and that's Herrera Matic again, there's a strong chance that it might be the same thing as what happened in the FA Cup. They dominate the play and we're trying to counter attack. I don't want to see that. I want to see us dominating the play and trying to play intricate football. First and foremost, my frustration with Herrera in particular is that he doesn't look for a forward pass. He doesn't look for a pass that's going to break the lines. Yes, he has done that in the past and he does look for those passes, but how often do you actually see it? Matic again doesn't look for the forward passes. If he's not dilly-dallying on the ball, he's just pissing about and just losing it, or taking too many touches, or moving like a flipping double decker bus trying to turn around a flipping roundabout. You get the bloody point. It's too slow and lethargic, especially in the middle part. That's why I feel like we need energy. We need to be in their faces. We need to be pressing from the front. Again, another criticism of Solskjaer, the front three for me are not doing enough work and winning the ball back high up the pitch. You saw with Liverpool yesterday against Spurs, the front three were phenomenal in the way they're pressing the ball. Yes, I know we haven't got the energy to do that, and maybe the stamina or the fitness to do that for long periods of the game, hence why he's not doing it. But I just don't think it's good enough excuse for me personally. We need to try and peg them back a bit. Why are we giving them so much time on the ball and allow them to settle and be comfortable? I just think it's a bit of a joke. So what I would personally say to my players if I was in charge is press further up the pitch. Don't allow them to have enough time on the ball, and just try to squeeze them as much as possible. Yes, they are going to try and play the ball in behind, but we can definitely cause them problems if we win the ball high up the pitch. Because let's be honest with you, Wolves, yes, going forward they're a good team, but defensively they're not fantastic. We kind of just made them look good the last time we played them. So for me personally, squeeze them further up the pitch, try and press, and obviously get Rashford in behind. And just the interchange of movement, I think the fluidity in the front three hasn't been as good as it has been in the past. Martial again needs to do more. Lingard again. It's all well and good running off the ball and doing this and that, but actually on the ball you're going to create a chance, because that's for me where I would actually class you as a proper player. Because at the moment, yeah, his movement off the ball is fantastic. He opens space for other players and opens avenues for other players. You saw he was contributing to Martial's goal when he came on, but you've got to do more for me personally, and that's my personal opinion. I've said personally a lot. Anyways, yeah, let us know what you guys think. Score prediction, I'm actually going to back Man United this time, and I'm going to say we're going to win 2-0. It's not going to be a fantastic performance again, but we will get off the line, which is the most important thing. I must reiterate that. It is the most important thing that we get the 3 points, but it would be nice to see a decent performance and the players actually showing a bit of fire and a bit of energy, because at the moment it's very lethargic, very boring, and very predictable. Anyways, that's it. It's been your boy Swan. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe. Kill United! Come on!